Welcome back to Who Let Us Out, and we are here at the premiere of The Killer's Game. Wonderful to meet you. I love all of your movies. Now, we look up to you. You have so many fans. Now, oftentimes we may live our lives in regret. What is your advice for not living life in regret and, learning to move on?
Not living with regret? I don't know. I think, you're always going to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. And you're probably always going to have a little bit of regret. But I think the best way to live life without regret is try to make your wrongs right. The best you can. People you may have hurt or done wrong, I think it's, I don't think you should ever be too proud to apologize. Sometimes it's just harder, even if you feel like you're right and you did something wrong to somebody. I think it's easier just to say you're sorry and move on with life than just to carry that regret with you. So I think that's it. Just wear your heart on your sleeve.
Thank you so much. Now, you've played so many iconic roles, many that I've grown up with. If you could relive one and kind of go back to it, what would it be?
Oh, my God. Well, every role is like a kid. They're like my children. But I would love to do White Chicks too.
I'm so happy you said that because that is my favorite movie. Oh my God, I've manifested this answer.
Listen, I'm staying in shape so I can play Latrell again. I think, I really, really hope the energy and the vibe, and actually we can do it with the technology that's happening right now so that Sean and Marlon wouldn't have to go through so much pain. Hopefully we could do a little CGI on them, you know what I mean, and make it work. But there's a lot of ways to make this work. I would love a White Chicks too, and I think the world would love it too.
If anybody's going to take my word for it, please, I would love a White Chicks too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You guys filmed this movie in, I believe, 42 or 47 days.
42.
How was that even manageable?
Not a clue. I didn't sleep. I still haven't slept. I just sit by my alarm clock and wait. I don't know. Yeah, it was crazy.
Well, you've already done a great job because there are rumors of a sequel online. Is there anything you can tell us about that?
I don't think we've been greenlit for a sequel, but I've got all kinds of ideas.
You're doing a rom-com. How do you know the perfect mix of romance and comedy?
I got to be honest with you. It was my first one, so that was the challenging part for me. It wasn't the action. I kind of can know the action because I've been doing it for a long time. It was getting the tone of the movie, the love story right. It's kind of like a diamond that has a lot of facets. You got to make sure each facet is polished nice and symmetric or it won't look right. It'll be off balance. So it wasn't focusing too much on the action. It was more about the love story until we had the train wreck with a fun action movie.
I think it has to be really original, unique. There has to be a good catch, good twist. We have a great twist. And, I just think, this movie is unique because it has a love story. And Sophia Boutella and Dave have great chemistry. So I think that also really helps them.
In this one.
Yeah, so they work together on another film. And, Dave was very adamant about having Sophia be in this movie. So, yes. It was meant to be.
Love that. Now tell me about the cast. How did you know that this specific cast was perfect for this movie?
So getting the movie was a big win for me. Getting Dave Bautista was like winning the lottery. And he brought Sophia Boutella. I was scared shitless of the Maisie character because I was like, how am I going to get an actress that knows how to dance? Because if you ask actresses, can you dance? They'll go, yeah, I can dance. But it's I don't mean tap in third grade. I mean really dance. She shows up, she kills it. Everyone just kind of showed up. So for me, it was it just turned into a perfect storm. We had a SAG waiver and we shot it during the SAG strike, we were very fortunate. So it was just a perfect storm for me, and I'm super grateful.
How does it feel to come and support Dave for The Killer's Game?
I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so proud of him and all he does because he's just incredible and talented, and he's constantly giving of himself, and he's just kicking ass all the time. And I'm excited to see him in this movie, and I can't wait to watch. So.
Now, can you share anything about your experience with other cast members on set?
Yes, well, the fight with Dave was very intense.
What is that like? Because he's obviously a former pro wrestler.
Is it what?
Former wrestler.
Oh yes, he is big, he's heavy, he's trust me, there was a real contact. We were going for it. We actually, there was a little like accident where we crashed heads and the whole set paralyzed. And we're like, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's continue. Bah, 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 bah. So that was adrenaline. It was fun.
Now that you've confessed all this murder, okay,